Spatchcock Funk here, and we are showing off our rack today. Our big rack, because today we are making venison backstrap with a chimichurri sauce. Now, big ups to our boy Rick, who shot this 10-point buck that we're cooking right now. But all across the land, we grew up with people that hunt, that love to hunt, and we love to cook, so it's kind of a great pair. Now, venison, what this is the backstrap, right? This is the tenderloin, like a beef tenderloin or filet mignon of a deer. And it runs up along your spine on each side. So that's what backstraps are, tenderloins, filet mignons. So we've got this one cut in half. One we've already prepped the night before. So what you wanna do is we're gonna take one and you wanna damp it dry with a paper towel, okay? Get it dry because it's gonna have a lot of moisture on it. And then you're gonna take 50-50 salt and pepper and cover the entire thing with salt and pepper, right? Roll it around in it. Then from there, what you're gonna do is take more paper towels and you're gonna wrap it up tightly with the paper towels and let this sit in your fridge for at least 4 hours. And take it out, unwrap it, and it's gonna look like that. It's gonna be a little bit drier, but trust me, it's still gonna be pretty moist. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take some adobo seasoning. You can buy this in any grocery store, usually in the Latin section. It's a Latin spice. It really combines garlic powder, onion powder, dried cilantro, other great stuff in there that gives us a nice little kick, because the thing is about venison, it's really lean. It tastes great, not a lot of fat, so we're not gonna cook it for very long. We're gonna make a great, great, great sauce for it. So we're gonna really get it patted in, covered pretty well. And while we're doing that, I'll tell you one of my favorite hunting stories of all time. When I was a younger man, I was in college, I've been out late with some of my buddies. Late. Like got home at 4 in the morning late. And we're walking into the house, and who's there but my father, who's waking up because he's about to go hunting. So he sees us walking in, he's still wearing just his tighty whities, hasn't even put on his hunting gear yet, and he says, "You boys hungry?" Then all of a sudden, a couple minutes later, 5 of us are sitting around the kitchen table, having a beer, talking, laughing. He just made us some breakfast, some liver and onions, some eggs. So every time I cook venison, I think about that story. Now we've got it done. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take just a good old cookie sheet, hit it with some cooking spray. We're gonna put it on here, and we're gonna put it in the broiler for 3.5 minutes each side. Now we got our meat on the counter resting for about 10 minutes under a tinfoil tent. You know, deer, they're in the woods, like to go camping. So let's make our chimichurri. It's kind of a sauce paste we're gonna drizzle over the top of the meat once we're done. We have 2 cups of parsley. We're using a combination of curly and flat leaf parsley. We have 2 tablespoons of fresh oregano. If you can't get fresh oregano, use 2 teaspoons of dried oregano. We have 5 cloves of garlic that we've crushed up. 2 teaspoons of red wine vinegar. It's gonna give us some tartness that we really want for this dish. 2 green onions chopped up. 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Gives us a little bit of heat, but not enough to detract from anything. And then 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper. Now, before we put this in the food processor, we're gonna stir it up, get it all evenly kind of mixed up. Then we're gonna food process it until it turns into a paste. Now I've got it mixed up, it's gonna smell like a great salad. We're gonna add in about a tablespoon of olive oil and then keep stirring it. Now into the food processor. Chimichurri, venison backstrap. Let's see how we did. Right, medium rare. Pink in the middle. Hit with a little bit of our chimichurri because a little bit goes a long way with this bright, tasty sauce. With a big buck, you gotta take a big bite. Spatchcock Funk.